The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
That's really well manoeuvred. Seedorf. Great vision. And Gullit! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
FC Tokyo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Vietnam from... Oh, what a... He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's really well cleared. And it's Vieira. And this is Gullit. Great chance! And it's in! 2-0, and in next to no time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Lukaku. Tries a deft little ball. Shoots! Sticks it away! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's intervened well there. Gullit. Chouameni, chance here to counter. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Mendes.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bellingham, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's heaved it away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. Hakimi. Ronaldinho, looking for options for movement. Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. Marmoush does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Marmoush. He's had a shot! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's Seedorf. That's a good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, Red, nice interception. Vieira. Pull it. Hoeneß showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Hakimi. That ball looks a good one. Marmoush. Pull it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bellingham. And here's Lukaku. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a little off target. Vieira. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
2 added minutes has been
That
indicated.
is good alertness. Now that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. And the half-time whistle goes. Vietnam are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. So we reach the halfway point.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Vietnam get the ball rolling for the second period. And the ball's gone astray. Oh, what has happened here? Seedorf. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Opts for safety. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Aimed beyond the defence. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, important interception. Hoeneß. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Hullet. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mendes looking to hit the byline here. What a throw in. And it's Mendes. Bellingham knocks it into space. Look at this. Can he finish? Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And he's well positioned here. Out of play for a goal kick. Tchouaméni is there and he can pick it up. Vieira. He was under real pressure there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
substitution on the field. Number 7, Ronaldinho. Number 11,
Nesta
Is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Seedorf. Number 21, Paredes.
Now it's Mbappe.
Number 9, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 17.
Vietnam are, of course, in a position to
Number
go to the bench should the need arise.
Mbappe. Number 19.
And here's Mbappe.
Number 22.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Rice. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught napping. That has been knocked clear. Nicked it back promptly. Threads one in, and he's worked it through. He's picked his way through.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Sorloth, played out towards the right wing.
Lovely bit of skill.
And he whips it in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Mignon gets good distance on it. Well, they've got it again. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's found a way through.
That was lovely, that.
Foot in.
Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's been shifted off it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And he was quick to react.
And time is up.
Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Vietnam can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium, and
everybody,
the
and
players on the
welcome
pitch
to
are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good spread. And he welcomes it in. And he shoots! Now, oh, what has happened here? Opts to play it back. Nice control. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
Bergomi. And it's Lam. This looks promising. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nuno Mendes. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference. Pretty robust defending.
Chouameni. Vietnam are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Ronaldo. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Elects to cross. He's got tall. Off the post. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Rice. And it's Palmer. Vietnam leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out. 1-0 the score. For Palmer. Tries to play it through, and he was alert to it. Taken back almost at once. Palmer getting on for a third of the way through the game. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. Cruyff quietly revving up. Hakimi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pelé. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Palmer. A heavy challenge. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Lahm makes the interception. He won't be happy with that one. And the pass is intercepted. Palmer. Marmouche. It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff. Well, that pass isn't the best. Shifted upfield. Oh, nicely intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Vietnam, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Vietnam definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Palmer. Lukaku, played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Aims beyond the defence. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Here's a man in form.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Decent progress down the left. That's an excellent interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
And the ball's come loose here. He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. There's the... climbs up big! They've scored! Manchester United are back on level terms. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Vietnam looking to pass their way through. That's tidy, and it's Palmer. Now this could be a chance. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Number 5, Johan Cruyff.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko.
Bale. And it's
15.
Bale! Goal! Manchester United! And the
the comeback is complete.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, that's well spotted. Van Bommel can see things others simply cannot.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
And the shot!
It's hit the upright. Sticks it away. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Thuram at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14.
So, time for changes
Messi.
on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is
This is
number
quite a
24.
battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chouameni. Ruben Dias. Thuram chasing after it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
Oh, shooting chance! And he's following up!
Nesta. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Hullet.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Van Bommel. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Van Bommel. Coming on to replace him is number
Kimmich.
7, Vieira.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Kimmich goes short. Oh, that's nice. Now this could be a chance. Pull it. Now he's got space here. And it's ended up in no man's land. Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Valverde.
There's the shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And there goes the final whistle. Vietnam have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Thuram taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
The final whistle today.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off.